So you know how people will just, I don't know if this happens to y'all, but it happens to me a lot. But I think the people that are watching this, I believe it happens to you too because you're watching this. Do you know how people can just come up to you, or just, if you're at your job and the employees there, they tell you their whole life story, or random strangers, they start talking to you out of nowhere, or say you go to a restaurant and sit by yourself and somebody ends up sitting by you talking to you about their life story, and it's like, I ain't signed up for this, but okay. But you know, when it still happens to me, before I knew why this happened to me, what is this about? Before I knew why this happened to me, I think God always uses us before we even know that He really using us. Before I even built my personal relationship with God and really start doing the internal work and aligning my life with His will. So before I knew that God was using me to do this, I would give people the best advice. I would be so engaged in what they were telling me. And it was like God was talking to me, talking through me for those other people. Like, people have, like, in my hometown, I wasn't born there, but where I say I'm originally from, because I spent most of my life years there. People would say, Nisha, you remember what you said to me? I'll never forget that. You helped me out so much. There was this one lady that I used to hang with, and her brother was in prison, and she told me, my brother in prison right now, but he said he'll never forget what you told him, and he appreciate that. And I was like, bad. You know, it's like, when you looking for your purpose, you really have to look back at your life and see where God was already using you. Because we are unaware of our gifts. Because our gifts operate naturally until we learn how to work it. Until we get in alignment with the will of God and He show you how to work your gift. Because if you ain't aligned with the will of God, see, and you an empath, see, people gonna use you and take advantage of you. Because you don't know how to, where is that going? Because you don't know how to work your gift. How my lips look, y'all. I need some more chapstick, so don't talk about me. Move the mirror. People will take advantage of you. People will manipulate you. Like, you will find your soul, which is your mind, emotional state, your thoughts, the way you process information. You will find that in a whole wreck. You will find yourself in a destructive mental state of mind. So, now let me tell y'all why I told y'all that story. So, I was training this young lady the other day, and she started telling me her whole life story. And I'm just listening and listening to it. You know, I said my little bits and pieces here and there. But it's like, you always have to lead or ask open-ended questions so people can really hear themselves. Because I don't think people really hear themselves. Because the way she was talking to me, it was like, here it is. These people think that you're in their life. She said she's one of those that says, I think God put me in certain people's lives for me to heal them. No, baby, we are not Jesus. I told her, I said, we not Jesus. We ain't healing nobody. He put you in there so he could reveal what's in you and what you need to work on. And if you don't work on it, you'll keep on running into people like this. And your standards will get lower and lower if you don't heal what's within you that's attracting these people to you. And then you go on top, and then she goes on just talking so negative about the person that she is married to. And I'm like, listen, you do know that the people that you settle down with, the person that you settle down with is a reflection of you. So when you talk about people, your significant other, you're talking about yourself. You're talking about how you allow someone to treat you. So I'm asking her, like, well, I wasn't really asking her. Well, I did ask her. I was like, how long do you think you can be in a relationship like that? See, you're only 21 years old. Like, where do you think you'll end up when you become my age at 36 and you still operating in this relationship? Like, do you think you'll be the amazing person that you are right now? Do you think... She's like, no, I'm not. I don't plan on being in a relationship that long. Matter of fact, a marriage, because they're married. And she was like, I prayed to God. I'm trying to see how to word this. That's why I'm taking my time. She said, I said a prayer to the Lord and asked him to remove this relationship from me. Just remove it from me. And I'm like, in my head, I was just telling her the best words that I can, because at the end of the day, a person gonna do what they want to do. And if you know, some people have to be there and go to the ins and the outs and the ins and the out and get worn out and beat up and all this other stuff before they can leave a person. You know? It take what R. Kelly said, when a woman's fed up. My mama taught me a long time. And she was a Caucasian woman. She was a Caucasian woman, so. But she has been through a whole lot. And I'm like, you're just repeating your mother's story. That's what you're doing. So if you want to be a better version of you, you got to not only become aware of your problems and be able to articulate your life and your problems to somebody else like me, but you got to be able to fix them. Fix them. If you say you are called by God, and I told her, I said, you called by God. I believe everybody is called by God. You just got to answer the call, because he's knocking on the door. He ain't waiting for us. I mean, we ain't waiting for him. He waiting for us. I'm about to go into this store. So, I just wanted to share that with y'all. If you in a situation, start talking yourself out of this situation, through the situation, and keep God at the center. Stay in your word and stay going to church. Because if you really want to go on, he'll take it away from you. But if you playing and you just gonna go back anyway, you praying for something that you want God to take away from you, and you gonna go right back to it, you just want to go through it and through it and through it. I know the feeling. All right, y'all, have a beautiful, wonderful day.